Friday morning, and some of our favorite meme stocks are going to the moon. AMC is breaking above $50, and BBIG is up to the 1150 area. I'm still holding BBIG. I talked about BBIG earlier this week, my plan and why I was holding and all that fun stuff. We're going to break down the trades so far and why I'm still holding BBIG going into the weekend. Talking about right here in this video, so make sure you guys stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Patrick here, and it's Friday morning. It's been almost a week now since we've talked about BBIG. We talked about it last week. We talked about it this week. And well, this week we've had a beautiful move on this stock, and we're going to talk about the moves so far and why I'm still holding call options on this stock. And also, AMC is breaking above $50. That key level, $50, breaking above it. We're going to break down these charts right here. Let's get into it. All right, so the first chart that we're looking at here is BBIG. BBIG, big, baby, big. And well, we talked about BBIG earlier this week, and you can see the move that we've gotten so far from the $8, $6 area here on BBIG, now up there to the 11.45, 46 area. Looking for a move today above $12. I'm still holding $10 call options that expire September 17th. My plan is to hold these call options into the new week, and we're looking for a possible squeeze to begin next week because of gamma, because of the shorts, and because of the overall play here on BBIG. As we've pushed up to that $12 area, you can see we got multiple resistance there at the $12. So really that $12 area is going to be key resistance here for BBIG as we end the week. I believe if we can break above $12, hold above $12, possibly push even higher, that's obviously just going to fuel a much bigger gamma squeeze next week. So this is definitely a play that, number one, I'm already in the money on these options. Number two, we see how this trend is playing out. And well, today, if this trend plays out the way that it's played out so far, this up, this down, this up, this down, this up, pullback, this up, this pullback, well, the next candle should put us up here above $12. I think if we can break above 12, hold above 12, $15 on BBIG is very, very doable. Now, the only problem is, seeing already today, we are running into that $12 area resistance, but we're above the EMAs here on the chart. We've got the overall trend beautiful right now. This trend really is just setting us up beautifully. And as you can see, the more and more I zoom out here, if I just draw a line on this thing like that, and it didn't like that. If I draw a line on this thing, you can see pretty much where we are trend-wise. We could experience a little bit more of a pullback, maybe pull back to the $10 area today. That's possible. I'm, thinking that it's Friday. They're going to be working really hard to keep this down, and they don't want it to go higher, obviously, because of the options. But, well, the higher we close, so if we close above 11, those $11 call options will be in the money. If we can close above 12, that's going to be more call options in the money. But as long as we close above $10, that will start the gamma squeeze for next week here on BBIG, and we should easily see $15 or higher next week. Now, obviously, I don't know for sure what's going to happen. That's the idea behind trading, is we don't know for sure what the price of BBIG is going to be next week. But one thing that we do know for sure is back when the price of BBIG was $8, and I made the video about it this week on September 7th. So earlier this week, we talked about BBIG at the $8 area. You can see that beautiful breakout. We had a beautiful run up into close. The next day, we opened up at $12. So we had a beautiful move so far, and I'm expecting this move to continue. I don't think it's done just yet, even though we're running into that resistance there at the $12 area multiple times. That $12 is just wanting to hold us down. So I believe, because of what is going on with the stock, the float, and the overall climate in the market today, that next week we should still see a bigger move here out of BBIG. Now, obviously, like I said, I'm not always going to be right. I'm always going to be wrong. It's just the way that trading is. But as of right now, the trend in the chart is telling us that BBIG wants to go higher. So we're going to let it go higher. Now, the other stock, obviously, that everybody wants to talk about is AMC. Taking a look here at AMC, it pushed up to the high of $51 so far today. That $50 area, we know that $50 area was a key resistance. We can see we've been in this channel, this $40 channel for as long as I can remember now on AMC. These key levels still holding on this stock. Now, obviously, above 50, we saw that next resistance not really being until the $60 area there on AMC. The problem is right now, look at that, already popping up there above 50 and pulling back there to the 49.88 area. On the daily chart, you can see here on AMC today, breaking above that resistance. We had a pretty nice little bull flag there, and well, there's that next push. So really, AMC is setting itself up to make a move higher and retest the all-time high, being that $64, $65 area, or I guess $72 if you really want to. If you really want to count out the numbers here, AMC pushing there. Look at that. Really just a beautiful bull flag there on the chart, on the daily chart there. That bull flag pushing up there, that this ascending triangle, whatever you want to call it, making that big move there up above $50, that key level. We had a resistance here on the chart multiple times at that $50 level. So that's something that I haven't been talking a lot about AMC lately just because it's been stuck in that channel. But now above $50, it does get interesting here because next week we have to wonder, what will come from this. So really for AMC, my play would be to see what happens here today. If this thing can get going, there might be some opportunity next week. Obviously above $60 could be a possible massive move above that. If we could push above all-time highs, $100 on AMC is, I would feel like, very doable from there. So it'll be interesting to see what happens today. We haven't had like a big move since this move back there August 24th when the AMC went from $36 up to a high of $47. And then now today, you can see these candles, they're not massive candles by any means. So really the big move happened there on the 24th of August, and now up there to $50, breaking out of that resistance, breaking up to the upside here. GME got crushed the other day, and luckily somehow AMC kind of held off and has been able to hold that level. You can see I keep comparing AMC to the GME chart because we saw how AMC made that big move, and now we've seen how GameStop made that big move up to that $500 area. But ever since, every retest of that has been denied at that 350 level. Now, GameStop has been holding that 145 level there, but again, getting crushed there from the 220 back down to the 175 and kind of rebounding yesterday, rebounding from the 180 area back up there to 200. So GameStop, AMC, all trying to push up here. We're looking for BBIG to make a move above $12 today. If we can get going, you can see already starting to pull back again. So really, I think at the end of the day for this play, again, on BBIG, we just need to hold above $10 today. For me, I've got those Friday call options that expire next week. So I'm totally fine holding those call options over the weekend and looking for a bigger move to start next week because of a possible gamma squeeze. Now, at the end of the day, we know how these plays work out. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And, well, I just want to err on the side of caution that if I was not already in the stock, if I was not already bought in earlier on the stock at a much better price, then I probably would not be chasing it up here at this level based on the resistance there at the $11 to $12 area here on BBIG. So if you're not already in BBIG, look for a pullback if you want to get in. If it starts to run, maybe there will be opportunity, but really that $12 area is going to be a key area to watch here on BBIG going into the weekend here on Friday, and that's what I'll be watching. And I'm pretty sure either way, I'm going to be holding this one over the weekend for the possible squeeze next week here on BBIG. So if you guys have already, do me one big favor, hit that like button, subscribe button, all the buttons down below. I will talk to you guys later on.